practice one is run and done. Car felt really good on that one. I'm actually surprised because those Nankangs have been sitting around for like 6 months, but they actually came good in that, and I was pretty happy. Car was stopping pretty good. Driver wasn't hitting apexes, so that's something to work on. You'll see in that footage, I basically missed nearly everyone. Bit of fun there with a bit of sideways action though, so that was cool. A few of the things that I mentioned in the first section in this video is the gearbox is not leaking oil through that sweet little rubbery Dubalaki. So that's awesome. Our exhaust, come check our exhaust out, boys. Get over here. She's gold. She's gone the Mazda Gold, as they call it. Yeah, so I'm pretty stoked with that because it held up to its first abuse, and the can actually doesn't look like it got very hot, to be honest, but the tip did. So yeah, working well. Not unhappy with that. One little issue that I think we're going to face this weekend is I didn't put a sump baffle. Jesus, that sun is bright. Let me put them back on. We didn't put a sump baffle back in it when we swapped them over, and that was because the Godzilla motor didn't have a sump baffle in it. Well, speaking of Matt Russell, the Godzilla motor should have always had a sump baffle, so this motor should have a sump baffle. So what we're doing at the moment is the oil's actually foaming up and then ending up in our catch can. So we're going to have to, you know, keep draining it basically between each race and then pouring it back in the motor, because that catch can was super clean. I made sure it was clean so we can recycle the oil, because otherwise I'll run out of bottled oil in about 2 races. So we've got to come up with that, unfortunately. And to be honest, this motor is going to get rebuilt probably after this meeting anyway, so we'll be in a state of rebuilds coming up shortly. But yeah, other than that, car is good. I mean, I'm pretty happy. I mean, even with 6 months out of the seat, I'm okay with my performance, but there's still a lot more to come. So let's get into practice 2. Down. Yeah.
We need some generic music.
Oh. Completely balls that up, I tell you what. Are we actioning? We're actioning. Where are we? Practice 2. Practice 2 saw us at the top of the time sheets with a 28.8, I think it was, which I'm pretty happy with because it was middle of the day and a bit hotter and the tyres weren't as good, but we did another 8-lap run and it was pretty good over the 8 laps, not gonna lie. So just done a bit of servicing now, put some new shoes on the back of the rear, checked all the front, swapped over the fronts because, don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it's the left-hand side of the car likes to machine the outside edge of the tyre because we run such a low ride height. It's not much of a concern, you just got to keep rotating them so it doesn't go through the sidewall at some point.
They rotate as you drive along?
It does. It's
or is that spinning that's not rotating?
No, it's making the... It's machining it. Yeah, it machines the tyre down for a perfect fit.
You can cut all this shit out.
Yeah. Our other issue with the oil, it actually didn't use as much oil, but then I wasn't spinning it that hard this time. I was only going to 9 grand, not 9.5, 10. So I think we'll just manage it through the weekends, keep pouring that oil back into it, and life should be good because there's nothing coming out the pipe, so it's not doing anything weird inside the engine. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. It's going well. Hopefully we get a practice 3 so we can just bed those rear brakes in before quali and the car's good to go. So I'm happy with that because, you know, the engine was a bit of an unknown coming into this weekend, and yeah, you never know if you've got everything right, if everything's going to work, because it's all different bits and pieces cobbled together off the other Godzilla motor onto the son of Godzilla, which the son is still better than the Godzilla, but let's not get into that. So yeah, hopefully the young fella can keep everybody honest this weekend and I can drive it to the potential, because that's the bit I'm worried about. But anyway, let's go at it. Say that the top of the shock bolt decided that it didn't want to be friends with the nut, and they were trying to divorce themselves, which is not a good idea. So we've got to now drop the spring so we can drop the hat so we can do up the damn bolt. So good times. I'd rather be drinking beer or have a alcoholic ginger beer, maybe. Oh. Anyway, that's how it goes.
going.
Oh yeah. Turn that off. Oh. Apparently it's just sitting there. I thought the GoPro was attached. Do you know how hot this little baby is?
Attached to what?
The jack stand.
Yeah, I have a special jack stand camera mount.
So you should. For every a mount for every occasion.
Oh.